Become one of the most eagerly anticipated events on the footy calendar. This will once again be unmissable viewing.
Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to the Adelaide Oval for Gather Round. This should be a great match. This is the round 5 match between Port Adelaide and Hawthorn. The bottom 4 is certainly not a place anyone wants to be, even if it is still early in the season. Here's an opportunity to right a wrong. Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Hawks. They might be in hostile territory today, but I think they'll relish the challenge and come away with a good win. When they're firing on all cylinders, they are very hard to beat.
Thanks, Harf.
The coin toss is about to take place.
We're just about ready to see these two stragglers go at it as Harf tears into another hot dog. The luxury of being a Com2. The rucks staring each other down. Meek wins the first ruck contest. Warple, Newcomb, he's drawn a crowd. And we will do it all again. Sweet with a deft tap. Butters, Horn Francis, he's stopped in his tracks. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Georgiades can go back and shoot at goal.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Meek, the winner there. Warple, Butters, intercepts the hand pass. Burgoyne, dangerous to leave on his own. The defence has fallen down. Impey, intercepts, ignoring the corridor for now. Newcomb, in the thick of it as ever. He's copped one high. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Ginnivan can keep it moving. Punched away. Gunston, he's set upon. A bit of a panicked handball. Moore hunting the footy. Impey, Ginnivan, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Hawks have opened their account. Good ruck work. Rosie in his natural habitat. McDonald in the centre square. Can he impose himself on the match? Ginnivan, he's been busy so far. Farrell tries to spike it out of the danger zone. In no man's land, he's under close attention. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Meek wins the tap. Warple, Gunston running in support. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Meek showing his skills. Warple, Newcomb under pressure. When one tackle just won't do. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Meek wins the tap. Warple, Newcomb just shoveled it out. D'Ambrosio rolling the sleeves up. Delivers a long ball. Joel handballs it to nobody. Watson, quick snap, and that's a goal!
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Hawks having a good patch. Meek wins it down. Warple, Newcomb. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Sweet. You asked for it. You got it. They're tackling with venom today. Meek got his palm to it. Rosie, Burgoyne. The team physios will be working overtime. And he's done for holding the ball.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Watson with a chance to run. Goes long. Gunston couldn't get a disposal. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
It's a hot footy today.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Rosie has found some space. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can he find a teammate? He's hit up the lead. The Hawks have denied them the corridor. The Hawks get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The power. We're jumped in the first quarter, but there's only a few kicks in it. They tackled well in that first quarter, though that's partly a reflection on the fact that they had less of the ball, and they're going to need to turn that around if they're to get themselves in front.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Meek has had his measure today. Warple. Quality delivery by foot. Amon gets the kick away. Joel. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Good ruck work. Horn Francis throws it on the boot. This will be coming straight back.
Missed the target by a long way. Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Can he pull a rabbit out of the hat? Yes, he can. What a goal.
The Hawks are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Sweet, looking for territory. Rosie, Burgoyne. He's got support. Butters had some assistance. Horn Francis. That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Sweet, showing his skills. Horn Francis, good tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Meek has probably got the points at this stage. Newcomb, Warple, wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Georgiades, probing ball. Barris doing what he does best. Lord throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Hawks by a kick. The two big men do battle. Day, Newcomb, D'Ambrosio, Warple. What can he do with it? Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sweet with the tap, like Batman and Robin. McGuinness got the handball away. Good build-up. Drew accepted the invitation.
We haven't seen many goals here, but what we have seen is two very disciplined, hard-working sides refusing to give an inch.
Sweet wins it down. Butters. Can he hit a target? Anyone's ball. Radaglia. Sweet. Kicks to space. Butters. All on his own. Crosses the paint. Good disciplined defence. Hardwick. Ginnivan in the centre square. The Hawks can build something here. Sweet. Wins it back. Great mark. Doesn't often waste it. Burgoyne. Clever kick. That's well played. Normally delivers. Burne-Jones has got loose. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? Penetrating ball. Jones making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Sin. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Defence 101 there. Sin. That's a bruising tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Meek has got on top. Desperate defence. Onto the non-preferred. The sprint is on. Just had to get it out. Drew saw that coming. Radaglia was committed to the contest. Sin. Butters. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Hawks might feel a little uneasy that they haven't achieved a bigger lead. They're doing so much right and it feels like they deserve to be further in front. But a couple of bad mistakes and some missed opportunities mean they've made their own assignment that bit more difficult. And as we all know, that often comes back to bite.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Day, an ill-directed hand pass. Drew. That's a well-placed kick. Berry, it's a desperate tackle. You have to be tough to play this game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Big clearance to win here. Day has covered some territory today. Butters, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Hawks really need to respond now. The big men fly. Day under pressure. Richards reads the play so well. Goes laterally. Boak. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Drew working hard and being rewarded.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Critical contest coming up. Sicily got a fist in. Sweet. That won't score. It's a disappointing result. That's skillful. Honours the lead. He doesn't waste many. They're moving the footy well here. Searching kick. Ginnivan in the clear on centre wing. I've liked his game today. Scrimshaw. Dangerous to leave on his own. This is good ball movement. Day. McGuinness. Managed to get a handball away. Impey. The defence is disorganised. Scrimshaw. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with a game in the balance.
The Hawks have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. The big men fly. Day, Sweet, desperate to win it back. He's been accosted. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Day. Scrimshaw gets to the front spot.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
It's a deep kick. Joel, right spot, right time.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful, one behind.
Well, he owes them one, and is just not good enough.
Looking for a quick transition. Bergman can keep it moving. Burgoyne pushes into space and receives the footy. Manages to find a teammate. Bergman, Farrell, Aliyah picking their way through. Sweet on a lead. Might be time for one more score here. Jones getting involved. Butters. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Can he impose himself on the match? Well played. Sin. It's not a fair fight. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real crack. It has been a quality contest. What's happening down there, Gary?
Goals are like gold out there. It's been a tough slog and there'll be some very sore bodies, but you've got to think clearly and decisively. Who's going to pick a path through to goal and grab the momentum? It's all to play for in a huge final quarter.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Important clearance here. Warple, Newcomb, taken to ground. He's besieged. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Sweet punches it out of the ruck. Rosie, this is great pressure footy. Something has to give soon.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Hawks have looked the likely winners for most of the day, but the margin at present is far from comfortable.
Newcomb with an opportunity. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with it.
The Hawks with a break now. Sweet wins the hit out. Errant handball and they've turned it over. Warple, they cannot keep him quiet. Moore uses the body well. Key contest coming up. It's a bad mistake. Can they get something going? Good thinking and good execution too. Keeps it low. Burn-Jones charges onto it. Hacking it forward. Day went bang. Pepper. Sweet. Drew all alone in the centre square. They're moving the footy quickly. Sicily, we've seen that before. Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Meek has rucked tirelessly. Day, Newcomb, they're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Farrell says thank you very much. Good handball. Aliyah gets the kick away. Quality delivery by foot. Rosie, they're building something dangerous here. Burn-Jones! That one was always his. He's everywhere at the moment. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Looking to hit up the short option. Burgoyne, a quick getaway wasn't possible. Can he find a teammate? Time to turn on the Jets. Met solidly. The Power will have one eye on the clock. Meek continues to have his way. Day. Radaglia intercepts. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Good work rate. Burn-Jones presents in space. Probing ball. This ought to end in a goal. Boak can run, and that's a great hand pass. Burn-Jones. Burgoyne. Drew goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
The Power will not lie down. Meek has been dominant in the ruck. McKenzie, McGuinness, turnover in the middle. This could hurt. He just keeps racking up disposals. Knew the tackle was coming. Some indirect ball movement here. Impey, he's caught. The Hawks trying desperately to hang on. Sweet, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Wines, that hand pass was telegraphed. Kicks to space. Ginnivan runs onto it and can drive them into attack. McDonald, will he look for a target or go himself? Ratugolea clears the area. The Hawks have won a thriller. What stood out to you today, Huff?
The Hawks managed to get it done by the barest of margins. It could have slipped away, but it didn't. So important to keep your nerves.